We live? Okay. Hi. Hi, messengers. Welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One, and I'm your spiritual advisor. How are you guys doing? Hope you had a beautiful, lovely weekend. Or at least pretended to. Yep, we starting out. Ooh, I can already tell when I'm in Leo energy. Yes, this reading is for Leos. Leos, gosh, aren't we fun? Just a fun bunch. I'm a Leo rising, so yeah, just a interesting bunch of grandiose people. Yep, we gonna get into it. All right, so Gemini new moon spread is what we're doing. All right, I'm definitely, positively, with a surety that you're in your feelings. Something, right? But you ain't saying shit. You ain't saying shit to nobody but yourself. But yeah, you definitely in your feelings. All right. So let's get into this Gemini new moon spread. It's a 3-card spread. The first card is going to represent where could I use better communication? Leo's communication? Interesting. How can I embrace my duality? That would be the second card out. That's the yin and yang, your shadow and light side. All right. What are we talking about? Leo's taking off their cape to really show who they are. Taking off their royal robes. I don't know. I'm going to talk about that. And then the third card out would be, how can I let my freak flag fly this Gemini season? All right. So how can you make it more colorful? You're already colorful, all right? So maybe it might be the opposite for you. This Gemini season, you might need to chill a little bit. Who knows? All right, we're going to see. So this is for Leo's. Cards have already been prayed for. Got the energy, the zen going on, the tunes in the background. Oh, you're already out. Oh, Lord, child. Here we go. Let the games begin. So, where could I use better communication? We have the Hermit card. And you know what you're doing? You're getting pissed off and you probably bite motherfuckers' heads off and probably saying some really nasty stuff, just coming across just really snarky and really snippy. Or maybe smooth and in a nice way. You know how somebody in a nice, like, serial killer way, you kind of tell somebody, like, you know, leave me alone. But what you really want to do is be like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, give me a motherfucking minute. Like, give me some motherfucking space. But you're not, you know what I mean? Like, you're not saying that. You have that false face ahead. And wearing that false face is probably eating your ass up right now. Because you try your best to do, to just be courtly, as I would say, right? Be courtly. But sometimes when you don't communicate your needs clearly, or you've done so much pretending that people operate and they deal with you like you can handle it, and you don't get overbearing, you don't get overloaded, you don't get overwhelmed, you know what I mean? And all this take, you know? And then next thing you know, that word vomit comes and people look at you like, whoa, where did that come from? Well, you're not communicating that you need a moment. You probably need a couple of moments. Hell, you might need 24 hours. You might need 48 hours. You might need 72 hours. Whatever that is, you need to start communicating that instead of taking it out on people when they don't get it, when they don't understand. They don't understand. Because you're Leo and you've been performing 24-7. It's always a show and you're always on. Damn it. And you're tired, right? You're tired, but you're not communicating that. You're acting just as royal and just as grand as ever. It's all good. I'm just fine. Come on. Let's communicate that you need a pause, that you need a moment. When you need a moment, take a moment and tell people, I'm going to take a moment. Don't answer the phone. Also, don't put yourself in those situations. You know, do what you need to do. But then you say, oh, when I don't answer the phone and I, you know, really try to put myself first, then by the time I get back to the phone, everybody got motherfucking attitude. Everybody got disposition. Why? Just because I want to take time to myself. I can hear you. I can really hear you. All I want is a minute for myself. And nobody will give it to me. And then when I act like a motherfucker, I'm the bad guy. I can hear you. You're roaring your ass off right now. Now, the question is, are you roaring out loud or are you just roaring internally? And internally kind of makes that worse. So by the time you do open your mouth and say something, it's just really bad. And it just went really left and people's feelings are hurt. Take that how it resonates. Woo! Time is fluid again. Remember that stuff is not happening now. It's on its way. Are you in the middle of it? But woo, baby. How can I embrace my duality? That's the second card out. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. I promise. I'm a Leo rising after all. So I'm only communicating what I'm thinking, what I've never, you know, had the gumption to consider that I'm actually thinking these things. All right, let's find the music and the vibes. Anywho, all right, so the second card out. How can I embrace my duality? So again, that's that yin and that yang, that light and that dark. I'm getting a minute to get a little bit of... Got some R&B going. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups, which is options and choices and duality. So, you know, I hear burnout. Like, you're probably just burnt out on whatever show it is that you've been putting on. You know, Seven of Cups is the cups of options. It's the cups of change. It's the cups of choices. It's the cups of there's more than one way to skin a cat. You know, you can wake up tomorrow and decide, you know what, I think I want to do something else. It's a hard thing though, right? When you've been hanging on to this one way of life and this one idea and this thing that you're just really good at and it flows naturally and it's like, oh, it's all line, it's cool, but I'm getting wore the fuck out. This thing, you know what I mean? This thing is the gift is good, but it's wearing me out. You know what I mean? So embracing that duality is maybe embracing the idea, again, there's more than one way to, you know, cook your steak or whatnot, to grill, to bake. How do you want it? Rare, medium rare, well done. There's more than one way. All the Leos that I've known are very successful, so I don't see you having a problem there. You know what I mean? So it's just, Spirit's asking you to consider, you know, moving in a different energy to where you're not so overwhelmed, stressed out, bugging out. Something that's really, you know, gonna that you can operate into where you don't feel like you're literally just it takes everything out of you. I hear you're left with nothing after you engage in these activities. Like you literally have nothing, and by the time you get to that, you do something for yourself. Even that, you know, that little bit that you have left is being taken from you. And then you flip the fuck out. And then people don't know what to do but run for the hills. So what is that? What is the flip side? What are some choices that you could be making to change the scenery, change the view? And take that where it applies, whether to love, work, friendship, blah, blah, blah. You know where the it is. You know where, you know, hey. Third card, we're looking for how can Leos let their freak flag fly this season? People already be talking about you. Already. I don't know what more you could do. I don't know what more you could do, Leo, than make a hard left. Whoop, 7 of Cups. Pick one of them cups. You got 7 of them. So having 7 cups tells me that you have some things in mind, some considerations. So we're going to ask Spirit, how can you just make a hard left and really get into something that will give you some breathing room? Where you won't have to sacrifice your coin. A bunch of stuff fell out here, and I'm not taking it. We want specifics. All right, so we need one more card. Looking at the time here. What is that? Oh, yeah, this is perfect. Okay. All right. And you better receive every ounce of this. This is the judgment card. All right. I don't know if these are coming in or not. And you see her. Okay. Judgment cards. Do not give a fuck what people think about you. Give 0 fucks from now on, henceforth, today. Period. That's all this card is about in relation to what's going on this board. Because that's why you haven't moved. That's why you haven't made any different choices. That's why you continue to operate in this timeline that really is driving you fucking nuts. It's driving you up the fucking wall. You're good at, don't get me wrong. You know how to drive, stick shift, all of that. You know what I mean? Like, you're good, but it's draining the fuck out of you. But you haven't changed. You're not picking up these other things that you probably want to engage in that, you know, will give you some more peace, because you're worried about what people are going to say. You're worried about the naysayers, the judgment. Who are we living for, Leo? Who are we living for? I feel, are we living the crowd? And so the royal court is so nice, Leo, isn't it? Don't we just, hey, we're royals, all right? We love the royal court, but the crowd is fickle. That they are. You know it. You know it. The crowd is fickle. They'll be at your damn hanging the next week. Trust. So who are we living for? Spirit says, don't give a fuck about what these people say. Do what you need to do so you can be happy. Like, really happy. Not pretend happy. We know you know how to smile and be all grand and look great. And we know that. But are we happy? No. You're about to lose your shit. So Spirit says, don't give, you can't worry about judgment if you're really going to move towards the attainment of this peace and this solace and this breathing room. If you're worried about people that don't matter, or that shouldn't matter, or should no longer have their grasp over. Somebody's got power. Maybe you have people in your life that have power over you, and you're worried about what they're going to think if you move this way or move that way or move, you know, because they're just so used to you doing and being and all that. But again, you're not even on E, okay? You parked or about to be, okay? Do what you want to do, all right? Communicate your needs. Do a new thing. God says do a new thing. Okay? That's what's going to give you the balance that you need, Leo. All right? But you can't worry about not a damn body. Nobody. Okay? All right. Amen. So, again, always, that was hype, lit. I love it. Like this video, because that was lit, wasn't it, Leo? Of course. All right. Like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, hit up the Instagram channel and subscribe there. However you find me, subscribe to both of them motherfuckers. Like, share, tell your friends. All right. Thank you so much. DMs are open to book a reading. Do that by DM, or you can email me. The information is in the description box of the video, along also with information on how you can support me by showing me some love, all right, with a love donation, a tip jar. That information is in the bio. Also, you can do that by Cash App or PayPal, any amount. It's not mandatory. But is it cute? Hell yeah, it's cute when you show love, all right? When you show love for the tips and the things and the heads up, all right, Leos? Thank you. All right, so I appreciate it. So, yeah, look, I already told you. I don't feel there's no, you know what to do. You know, don't go roar, go meow. Go meow. Go keep it real sexy and real cute. Go meow. All right. Take that how it resonates. But that's going to give you the peace that you need. And you're not going to lack anything for it because you decide to go do that. All right. And don't let nobody stop you. Bye.